This is the most important practice of all the lists of all the best practices ever listed. Have a service centered attitude. This is the most important thing. It's probably in the good book somewhere. I'll find it and let you know. As I look back at my experience, I realized a common thread. During all the ups and downs, all the failures, the wins of working in trucking as a driver and owner operator, then to fleet owner and fleet manager, to being a motor carrier or having my own authority, then to being an agency owner. The common thread, no matter where I was at in this trucking industry, the common thread I see whenever I reflect on those good and bad times is a service centered attitude. By God's grace, I maintained a service focused perspective on things. I'm certain many will say that I could have shown that or walked that out, that service centered attitude. I could have walked that out a lot better than I did, without a doubt. I wish I did as well, for their sake and for mine. It took me over a decade to really truly begin learning what it meant to operate with servant leadership. Even still, today, during my time in the trucking industry spent here in Houston, Texas, from 2012 through today, I look back at these experiences, and when I try to see what made the outcomes more positive than negative for me or my team, the common thread through nearly every successful experience was me or others around me providing or engaging with each other, and the work, engaging with the work from a standpoint of providing good service no matter what. I'm curious to notice and to see if you notice, when you look back on your time in the trucking industry, what will you see as that common thread? Do you believe that this is the most important thing of all? I personally believe a service centered attitude is the most important practice for success in trucking, and possibly pretty much in anything else. Um, let's talk about it. If you want to add more value and your own perspective to this conversation, let me know. Reach out to us and I'll bring you in to talk on the podcast with us. Our conversation may even get voted in to make the playlist below. You never know. We may meet up in the field if you work here in Houston. Either way, please like and subscribe to help us make better and more content for our trucking community. Comment below with the suggestions or civil disagreement. God's love, peace, and power to you, your family, and your business. 10-4, over and out.